Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Abigail, the ultimate guru. With me is my co host, the world's only comedian, Bryden Proctor.
Hello.
You don't have to worry about a thing because we are here to help for now if I don't die from whatever mysterious illness I've had.
Syphilis.
I don't think that's what it is.
I think
I
it's
would hope not.
syphilis. I think it's syphilis from being a skank.
I'm not a
You're
skank. I
skanking
have
it
a
up, dude.
husband.
Yeah. That stopped so many sluts in the past having a husband. Yeah, definitely.
I'm not skanking anything up. I have a lowered immune system from having low iron. I
You
have
have
to
a
fix.
lower immune system from having HIV, dude.
Look, no, they have medication for that now.
Just for men, just for gay men, not for sluts.
They won't give it to me.
Yeah, they're not gonna give it to some fucking hoe. That's for our most prized possession in America: gay black men.
No. It's true. I wouldn't want to deprive them of it. It's part of the reparation.
They need it. It's part of
Millions of dollars, and here's some prep. Just in case. That's horrible.
You can't even do meal prep.
I should have done meal prep today. I was late because I was cooking dinner.
Yeah, cooking. Quotations there, cooking.
Yes. Look, I made a flank steak and I boiled some boxed pasta before you get on to me about how it's not homemade.
Yeah, that's ass.
And it was okay. You know what? We're gonna move right
Oh,
into
I'm
our
just
dear.
gonna. I'm gonna. Also, thanks for not even doing the intro anymore. That fucking rules. That really shows that you put in no
You
effort.
kept. You constantly complain that it's too long, so I cut it down this time.
You cut it down to I made flank steak.
I did make flank steak, but no, I cut it down to introducing us and then saying you don't have to worry about a thing because we. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna take your criticism to heart, and you just wait for my script next week. Okay,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
just wait. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. It's gonna be. I'm just gonna. It's gonna be the whole show. I
That's.
wonder if I could pull that off.
I definitely know that you can't pull off a show by yourself. You don't have the
Okay.
fucking ability to do that. Otherwise, we'd have, it would be the Abby show.
Next time you can't show up, I'm gonna make Chat GPT generate a script for me
Oh,
for
so
a
you're not doing
podcast
it.
show.
So you're not doing it. AI is doing it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. I want to talk about what
you expect me
pasta
to work.
did you put with the flank steak? Because I
It's
bet it
the
was thin spaghetti.
no, it's that spirally. What is called like
Rotini.
it's C. No, it starts with a C. It's like cantil something. I don't
Canned
know.
ravioli.
No, no. Anyway, and roasted broccoli.
That's good, I'm sure. They're ordering a pizza right now.
Maybe they might be. Man, okay. So one of my kids is an extremely picky eater and also a slow eater. Like she takes 3, 4 times as long to eat her dinner as anyone else. It's wild. She's very picky. But if you get that child pizza, she will eat an entire pizza and then she will ask you for more. And it's been 5 minutes.
So you know who the fat one's going to be in the group.
No, she's the skinniest one. It's crazy.
She's a child.
She's a
though.
child. It's gonna be, yeah, we're gonna have to work on this later. We're gonna have to cut her off a pizza when she turns 14 or something.
Yeah.
Like just no, I'm sorry. We don't eat pizza in this house anymore. We're all making the same.
Yeah. It's gonna be rough because one out of your three of them, one of them's gonna be fat.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
No
I mean,
one of them will.
we're gonna, dude. Look, you know what? And if they are, I will still love them. And they would like dieting advice. I'll be here. I will be here.
Someone has to rebel against their mother's fucking eating disorder.
It's like, screw you, Mom. I'm fat.
I'm gonna have a marshmallow. No, would you like a 300 calorie spoonful of bean and tortilla? Why am I sick all the time?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on out there. Oh my goodness. There was just a loud noise all of a sudden.
They're all dying of
It's like, you
malnutrition.
take my phone. You take my phone away, Mom. I'm gonna eat this entire carton of ice cream, cookie dough flavor.
It's a good ice cream. Cookies and cream man myself, but cookie dough's not bad.
I got some yesterday. I haven't eaten any of it yet, but I got cookies and cream and cookie dough.
Nice.
Chocolate chip cookie dough and cookies and cream. It's two of the. And they're not. I wouldn't say either of them are my very favorite, but they're two of the like go-to most like solid. If I'm in the mood for ice cream, this will hit the spot ones.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. You know what? Before we get into the Reddit thing, you know what's a really good one?
What?
Take a habanero pepper, cut it up, and put it in vanilla ice cream. Cut it up very,
Why?
very thin. Well, because it's like a spicy vanilla flavor thing. It's really good.
That sounds weird, but
It
I could
is
see
weird.
it working.
You gotta
Because I
make
do
sure
like spicy and sweet things.
Yeah, it's got to be very, very thin, just like little tiny strips. So there's not like a whole bunch of it in there. But yeah, habanero vanilla ice cream is fucking good.
I'll have to try that sometime.
It's pretty good.
We have Dear Abby's today.
Oh
I have
shit, we
2 of
actually do?
them. Yeah, one of them is very long and from someone who does not normally send them in. And I wonder if she listens to the show, because if she does, I'm very sorry for the things that you've had to hear said
Nobody-
on the show.
Nobody.
You don't deserve this like assault on your ears.
You do. You do deserve it. You deserve
very,
it. Hold on.
it's a very nice Catholic lady.
Before we decide whether or not she deserves it, what is she wearing?
I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to ask her.
We get, we should ask her what she's wearing.
She did say I had to ask her questions if I need clarification. What are you wearing right
What
now?
are you wearing
I'll
right
DM
now?
her right now.
Do it squirt? Do it fart?
No.
Can you back it up?
What were you wearing on that day? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not
I
sorry.
already feel bad.
I'm not
Okay,
sorry.
but this one is not from her. This is from someone else that writes it occasionally.
Also, other person who writes in occasionally, same question. Gonna need a follow up on that too.
Yeah. What are you wearing?
Do it squirt? Do it fart?
No.
Can you
Stop.
back
That's
it
not
up?
what we're asking. Oh my. Okay. Dear Abby, why is it so hard to serve ice cream at parties without seeming lame or lazy?
What?
Okay, it's America and it's summer, and you could put single scoops on pies, I guess. But why doesn't anyone make their own waffle cones or do sundae bars or something like that?
What?
If those things are also lame, is there something people could be doing instead to make ice cream classy again?
Dumbest question I've ever fucking heard in my life for two reasons. One, what do you mean? Why don't people make their own waffle cones? I don't know, because they're not an ice cream company. That's why. Because that's why. Because you could just
They're
buy
not a
it.
factory.
Yeah, I don't like who is making their own waffle cones besides like TikTok weirdo mom cook people and ice cream factories. Nobody knows how to do that.
Yeah, I like how you're saying that, but you get on to me about not making homemade pasta.
Homemade
Is that
pasta.
not
They make they don't make waffle cone machines. They make pasta machines. Don't look so baffled. Nobody pasta also, that's like a dinner thing. That's they eat the pasta every night in Italia. All right? But they don't like, who is eating besides the White House? Why would they need to have a fucking waffle cone maker, like, an
I don't
expert
know. Also,
on staff?
they're very cheap at the store.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason that you think that the ones from the ice cream truck or some fucking ice cream store taste better is because you paid more for it. Okay, it's the same shit.
Yeah, maybe so.
It's waffle cones are just good. Like
They are just good.
They're pretty good. They're better than the sugar cones. I'll take waffle cone over sugar cone.
Oh
Sugar
yeah,
cone's
yeah,
garbage.
yeah. Well, they get all soggy real fast. Sugar
Yeah.
cones do. I don't.
And frankly, I'm too good to eat coned ice cream anyway.
Really? Because now this conversation's making me regret not having bought waffle cones to go with my ice cream. I'm really sad now.
Well, I don't know. Go pick them up. They're at every store for $2.
Yeah, but then I have to like leave the house and do stuff and like walk around.
Yeah, that really goes against your ice cream eating ways.
I was out all day. Okay.
How
I
many ice
was.
cream did you have?
I didn't have any.
Yeah.
Had an Atkins protein iced coffee shake, and some Chick-fil-A, a little bit.
Well, sounds like you had a good old time.
Uh huh. I did,
Yeah.
and I'm fat now.
Fried food.
No, okay. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about with you can't serve ice cream, but that's not abnormal at all. And I don't know why you couldn't make a sundae bar. That would be a great idea, except the ice cream wouldn't like melt, right? So if you go to like a buffet and they have like all the toppings to put on your ice cream, it's like in a machine
Well,
that keeps it cold. Like you can't just sit ice cream out. You would have to have a bunch of like ice baths or something for it. I don't know.
you could do ice baths, or you could just a little mini fridge. You could do that.
Well, they'd have to get it in and out. It kind of defeats the purpose of the bar.
No, yeah, I would say ice baths is probably the best way to go about it. You're right, but
Well, mostly because it would be a pain,
yeah,
I would think.
but like, what type of a fucking situation is this person in where they're like, I don't know, I'm just. I set up I gave people ice cream and they were like, you heretic, like what kind of fucking.
They all said I'm a loser. I'm so lame and I'm lazy because I gave them ice cream.
I gave them a scoop of ice cream and they just started throwing it at me, going, loser, loser, pour, pour,
I mean, okay.
pour. What the fuck?
It could have happened. It's possible.
Where? Even in the Hamptons, they're not going to turn down ice cream.
I don't know. I don't know. Okay. P.S. No references to Joe Brandon intended, although I guess the connection is inevitable. Why does all good junk food have to be associated with creepers?
Because like, I mean, I guess because it's like, that's just kind of what shitty, unhealthy people eat is exclusively that. That is kind of shitty because like you could be in great shape or whatever. I mean, I'm fucking not, but you could be in great shape or whatever and still enjoy some fucking pizza rolls. You know, if you look at, there's this guy, I think it's called versus Meat, something like that. He's some English dude on YouTube. He's like a competitive eater, and he goes around doing all these different, big eating challenges, and it's never healthy stuff. It's like 40
Wow,
pounds
no.
of fried chicken and shit like that.
It's like,
And
you're not going to do an eating contest with salad, although that would be kind of funny.
I guarantee somebody has.
I would do a salad eating contest. Just give me like a bucket of Caesar salad, see who can eat it first. I
And then
would do it.
and then a bucket for you to throw up in.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be.
If they
Oh my
don't
God.
mind, like I bet I could eat fast enough that then I could just like in the bucket and then keep eating. Like I bet I could do that.
That's against the rule. That's against the rules. You can't do that. You throw
okay.
up.
I have to wait till after. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reversal, and they take your dogs away at the Nathan's competitive hot dog eating contest.
For a second there, I thought you were talking about actual dogs. I was like, why?
No.
Why are they taking my dog?
Welcome to the first annual Nathan's dog eating contest. It's a different one, I think. Probably. It's a different. No, it's a hot dog. No, it's it's they take your dogs away if you fucking throw them up.
Okay. That sounds really sad. I'd be really sad if they took my dogs.
Yeah, they're just like, you can't eat all these hot dogs. Get those pets out of here. Take our kids too, this stupid bitch. The bank is like, I saw what you did. We're taking the house.
Oh my god. It's like, man, eating contests are really high stakes these days. I don't know what happened.
Here's
I put up collateral now.
On the side of the road, you're like lost. Threw up at Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Need help? Like,
oh no.
this is what we respect in America. People are just throwing hot dogs at you from their car. They're just like, loser.
I just had the thought that we should like do like you have to pay $5 for entry eating competitions. but homeless people compete. That way they get their meal for the day and then they can donate the money to the homeless shelters.
Yeah, that's the most horribly twisted thing that I think has ever been done. There's a reason people don't do that. They're like, yeah, eating contest to end world hunger. That's you don't see the problem with that.
Not really. I think it's brilliant. The homeless people would get a really big meal.
Leftover hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's you
But
don't see.
the beggars, literal beggars, can't be choosers. Okay, Bryden, they get the hot dogs. They could have the bucket of Caesar salad if they would prefer.
I am pretty sure that would be seen as just a little bit insensitive.
Yeah, well, I've been called that before.
We're going to have a whale harpooning contest to save the whales. Like, I don't.
You could use the blubber to keep Eskimos warm.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think that would fly. It would be funny.
Look,
I completely agree that we should put this on. It would be hilarious. But the media is going to tear us to pieces over it. Rightfully so.
Yeah, well, that's fine. It's more publicity.
Biggest
people
assholes
show
in
up
the world
just to
have
throw eggs at me.
Yeah, but yeah, another thing that homeless people could eat.
Okay. They can eat the eggs, I guess.
That's what we'll say afterwards. We're like, they're the ones that were throwing tomatoes and eggs. Homeless people could eat those too.
It's on the ground. Like, really, you're gonna be picky right now? Like, you live under a bridge. I saw someone. Okay, one of my mutuals on Twitter was posted recently about how an idea that her work had for like a charity drive thing was a bum wash, like washing homeless, like bathing homeless people, and whoever bathed the most homeless people
won. The fuck?
Charity to send the money to homeless people, but then also the homeless people get.
So they're like fucking
clean.
They're like NASCAR fucking pitting like homeless people. They're like, all right, go, wash his hair. You get the armpits. And then they just like smack him on the ass. They're like, get out of here, go.
Well, I started having like images of my mind of like putting them in wagons and sending them through like the conveyor belt car washes. Like that would be pretty efficient. I bet I would win.
Holy fucking shit. Like I'm an asshole. But that's crazy insensitive.
I don't know what kind of person comes up with that. Like, okay, first of all, it's okay if you come up with that as a joke, okay. But then you go to work and you pitch it as the idea for the charity drive.
Holy shit.
That's just so funny.
I will give them whatever money they made to never do that again.
And when I first saw the first tweet, it said bum wash, and I was thinking like a different kind of bum, and I didn't think it could get worse, but then it did.
Holy shit! How did that not make the news?
Well, they didn't actually do it. The idea was shot down, obviously.
Well, yeah, thank God, because like somebody else was like, "Hey, I like having a job." Have you ever thought that that's insane? Let's try to.
I thought my idea was pretty good, and apparently that's insane. So I could see how it could happen.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing: you gotta, as much as maybe don't give them money, you don't feed pigeons or whatever either. Like, but you gotta treat them with some amount of dignity, because like at that point, if we allow that, then why not just be like, we'll just make them fight. Just give them hammers, and whoever wins wins.
I mean, the winner gets cash prize.
Yeah, that's not.
You can buy a lot of booze with that.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not a good thing. I hate that.
Sorry.
And this all started from some fucking moron who's like, I'm too self-conscious to give people ice cream in offense. Like, at least he's not like, I don't know, here's an idea. Why don't you just, like, enslave a bunch of homeless people, and then you won't be embarrassed when they're giving out ice cream.
Oh my gosh, I was taking a drink when you said that. I just almost spit. It was very difficult not to just spit take all over my microphone
Well,
and my screen.
I
Oh man. Okay.
just
I need to calm down. My cheeks hurt.
you look like a fucking hamster, and not in the cute way.
Stop saying these things while I'm taking a drink. It takes me longer to swallow because I can't stop laughing. Okay.
That's what she
Don't.
said.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. We're moving on.
Well, hold on.
Bridget.
The advice is that this guy's a fucking idiot, right?
Oh,
Like,
I don't know what my advice was. I think it was the homeless people thing.
yeah, that's not advice.
No, just okay. Look, do a Sunday bar, but what you're gonna need to do is have like a bunch of like ice bath type things to put your bowls of ice cream in.
Don't even do that. Just get a tub of ice cream, and the people were like, "Ice cream? There wasn't ice cream before, but you did bring ice cream. Oh boy, who
You
said
just
you
do,
were
like-
classless for bringing ice cream?"
I don't know. I don't know who told him this, but whoever it is sabotaging you because they want you to fail and for people to not like you because everyone likes the guy that gives them free ice cream.
Okay, also, here's the thing. Maybe if it's like a potluck scenario, we didn't think of this. Maybe the potluck scenario. Maybe you brought one of those big Walmart stupid buckets of it. That shit tastes like nothing. Kids love it, but
yeah.
adults hate that. You know what?
Like Neapolitan.
Yeah, we've all seen it. You know, fuck that. You really want to go all out? They're like $6 per 3, but that's my favorite ice cream. Just get Magnum bars, dude. Just get fucking Magnum bars. Like, get a shit ton of Magnum bars, put them in a cooler. Then all of a sudden people were like, oh shit, that guy is a millionaire. You don't have any more money. You're broke now because they cost a fortune.
Yeah.
But that solves your problem.
We'll just get an off-brand kind.
Don't do that. It's all about the label. They're the Louis Vuitton of ice cream.
I was shopping all day today, actually. And I
She
saw
says
this,
shopping
this,
like it's like cool, but it's not cool. She was like, I was shopping. I'm like, where? She's like, well, you know, Kroger.
TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
It was TJ Maxx. No, but there were like all these Calvin Klein dresses, but like they were like these awful, like ugly looking cuts, and the only like it just said Calvin Klein like all over the place on them. And
That could be good or bad. A label's not bad, but it's overkill. Like, you know, who would want a shirt that just says Hugo all over it? Like this one.
Yeah, I can't think of anyone. It's too bad that people can't see the video. But it looked like that shirt the Bryden is wearing right now. Actually, your shirt is way more egregious. At least there was like space between the Calvin Kleins.
This shit
Like,
rules. That's what makes it cool. It's psychedelic. It looks neat.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna get to the Dear Abby, but we're gonna get to it right now, actually. Dear Abby, I'm an adult convert to the Catholic faith. My conversion story prominently centers around me taking a powerful psychedelic drug called ayahuasca. Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah, that's how you say it. Yeah. Don't do ayahuasca.
Well, she already did it, so.
Dude, ayahuasca is. I've never done it. Let me quickly, for the uninitiated and for Abby. This person obviously knows better than me. So it's like this bullshit that you drink.
She's real seasoned.
Hopefully that wasn't the only psychedelic she ever did. I guarantee it wasn't,
Probably
though.
was.
No, there's no way that she was like, I'm going to start with ayahuasca. There's no fucking way. So basically you like drink a bowl of it and then you shit and throw up for 3 days and just spasm.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. It's. I'm pretty sure it's classified as a deliriant, actually, which you should never take. But I might be wrong. It might be psychedelic. I'm pretty sure it's a fucking deliriant, though. But yeah, it lasts for fucking days. And yeah, don't do that. No, it's extremely powerful. It's a fucking poison, and people say they have spiritual experiences on it, and I believe them. There was a comic back in LA. I can't remember his fucking name. Short gay guy, kind of a prick, and then ended up being a nice guy in general. He had a one-man show that was about his experience of doing it. But yeah, no, that's some Joe Rogan level bullshit.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
All right, it's something that I neither widely advertise nor actively try to hide. A year and a half ago, I made a huge mistake.
Oh,
I
was
was
it doing
attending.
more ayahuasca? She was like, you know what? I'm going to try nightshade, I think. I'm going to
and I'll
smoke
go.
Jimson weed.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, ayahuasca brought me to the Catholic Church. Maybe I should take it before Mass. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
I was just at Mass and I thought, now's the best time to do some DMT. Anally, though. Anally this time. I thought maybe I'll just shove some DMT. Let me do some 5-MeO AMT nasally when I'm driving. Let's do that. No, this person has poor judgment. I want to say.
Well, I'm not saying she did it again. Okay. We haven't gotten to what the
No,
mistake
doing
was.
it once is a bit much. It's a tribal bullshit concoction of crap that you should not do.
Well, it's been every time I've ever heard it spoken of, like other than you, basically, it's like this, real deep spiritual experience.
Yeah, they didn't tell you about the vomiting and the
vision
shitting.
walk or whatever.
Yeah, they
no
didn't
one
tell you
has
about the
told me
vomiting and the shitting. You just vomit and shit. Like I'm never
maybe
touching
they
that.
just didn't notice, though. I don't know.
They're running around in circles like if Sonic fell on his side, shitting and vomiting in a perpetual type of vomit shit Sonic machine. Like that's, I guess,
the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I guess that's.
I have a very fun image in my mind right now.
Yeah, and you know what? Like people talk about ayahuasca like it's this big fucking thing where it's like, yeah, I'll bet severe dehydration and poisoning really does cause a lot of interesting visions in your brain.
Yeah.
It's dumb. I don't know. I'm against it. It's a dumb, primitive psychedelic. And I'm pretty sure it's a delirium, actually, but I might be wrong.
Don't do drugs, kids.
No.
At least not this one.
Not that one, though. It's
I
not
was
fucking
attending
12. The year was not 12.
I was attending a Catholic ladies' book club. On the last night of the book club, On the last night of the book club, I was encouraged by the host to tell my conversion story, so I did so for an audience of about 20 ladies.
Oh boy.
It seemed to be a big hit, and everyone found it funny, if nothing else. On to my present dilemma. I've been looking for a new job. Recently, I had a telephone interview for a position.
I told them my conversion story about how I did ayahuasca and
Well,
I
no,
ran around with
it's
my
better
own
than
feces.
that. It's better than that. During this interview, which was for a Catholic entity, I mentioned that I was an adult convert to the faith. She asked me to tell a little bit about my conversion story, and I gave her a lame, generic answer about Jesus and Mary that in no way mentioned drugs. At that point, the interviewer realized that she and I had met. She had been an attendee of the ladies' book club and had been there the night I told my conversion story.
Hold on, stop though. I would not drugs, nothing. I wouldn't hire that woman because it's like, hey, wait a second. You left no memory on me, even though you told it a crazy story. You're not memorable enough to be hired.
Well, I mean, she remembered her after a minute.
Yeah. Please tell me how that went, though, because that's great.
Okay, yeah. She immediately got very excited when she realized who I was, and that I was the one with the conversion story involving ayahuasca. She said that the story I told was hilarious and great. At one point, she said, "I didn't realize you were ayahuasca girl." That's terrible. Terrible label to get put on you. She's trying to be a nice, good Catholic girl. Now, that's very funny.
Because Jesus, he's known for holding grudges against prostitutes and lepers and stuff. So,
well, I mean, no, I'm just saying that
really?
it's quite the nickname, ayahuasca girl.
Yeah, it's hard to.
That's okay. I had a priest call me the tea Nazi because I was talking about tea
because you're a
and
trans
also some other stuff.
Because you're a trans Nazi. That's why. That's a great priest. That makes sense.
But then he just shortened it to Nazi one day. And I'm just kidding.
Then he just stopped dead naming me and called me Abby.
The rest of the interview was very informal and went well, and we talked about my organization skills and ability to work with people and that sort of thing. At one point, we discussed our having met and her remembering me because of the ayahuasca conversion story as providential. She told me that I would be brought in for a second interview with her boss. She then said that her boss would definitely like to hear my conversion story and that he'd think it would be hilarious and that he will love it. I am paralyzed about what to do when I go back in for the second interview because, for reasons I won't get into, I desperately need and want this job. Here are some other considerations.
Hold on, real quick. For reasons I won't get into,
Yeah.
I desperately need and want this. You're broke. Like that's you
need
need a
money?
job. Like I don't know why. She like I couldn't figure it out that you like need money. Like that's for I don't want to get into why I
need
really need to work.
I need to eat.
Yeah, that's
I need to pay my bills.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about anybody else, but I do need food. I thought the rest of you guys didn't poop and didn't need food, but me, I need to ingest
I don't need food.
You've been sick every episode for the year, and it's May.
At some point, I need to. I'll realize that it's my fault. I mean, I've kind of realized it now, but
You need to figure it out. You know,
I need to figure it out.
I'm a busy man.
I'll go to the. I need. The thing is, I need a babysitter to go to the doctor since COVID because they won't let you bring your children with you anymore, and everyone's very busy.
Just fucking wear a coat when you attach them to your back like the possum that you are, and just fucking.
I'm just extremely. I'm a hunchback, and I'm pregnant. And also, I have a very strange growth on my right leg. I just like tie them. Like,
Well, you don't even have time.
Oh,
You know.
it's so
See, this is how I know
Yeah.
that you've got no sense. You're trying
What?
to tie them on there. Velcro is crazy cheap right now. All right, you can just Velcro them on there.
that's a good point.
I
I'm
know.
not very smart. I never
dude.
would have thought of that.
It's like you got no sense. This girl.
Yeah,
I
she
gotta hear
has
the
some more
rest of it.
details.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's some other considerations that may influence your advice. The boss's parents are upstanding pillars of the parish that my fiance and I belong to. My fiance altar serves with the boss's father, and we know the couple well. His parents do not know my story. The job is working directly with children, and the boss is a school principal. I
Okay.
question my ability to tell the story in a way that is both funny and takes our faith seriously. I especially question my ability to do so because I have social anxiety, and this situation is basically my Pearl Harbor. So, Abby, what do I do? It's a very insensitive comparison.
No, you start because I'm gonna rip her down.
No, be nice. No, okay, so it is hilarious. I'm sure the story is very good. So what you need to do, they want a funny story, okay? You need to just lean into it. Don't be nervous and don't try to like play it off or like minimize it. They want an entertaining story. It doesn't matter that you're going to be working with kids, okay? This is a Christian entity. You said repentance is our whole deal. That was your past life. You've converted years ago and like this is before that. And now you haven't done any of this stuff. This is just a funny story. If they are good Christians, if they're real Christians, they'll understand that. It's fine. What you need to do is tell the story very dramatically and like entertainingly and play it up a lot so that they're super entertained and they think you're charismatic and you get a great salary.
Okay. No, take it from somebody that's actually had job interviews.
I had a job interview.
Yeah.
She was like, "Can you tell me a time when you failed to do teamwork?" And I was like, "Yeah, there was one time where I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry, I don't know."
So
where I
you
was going with
didn't?
that.
You
Go
can't
ahead.
even finish the bit. You're bad.
Can't
I could have
finish
finished that
go
for you.
ahead.
There was one. Yeah, there was one
Sorry, I
time.
thought I would come up with something, but I didn't.
No, there was one time where I was like, I promise I won't get pregnant, and then you did get
I
pregnant.
wasn't pregnant yet. I wasn't pregnant yet at the time. Okay.
Okay, two things. One, you've already got the job, you fucking idiot. Like, just show up. That's literally all you have to do. You've already got the job. You've got an inside cheerleader. You bozo. Is this your first fucking job? And then two, I don't like the Catholic Church working around kids because the track record is fucking terrible. Unless, like, hopefully you're not interviewing to be priest. I understand that you're probably not.
Actually, statistically speaking, public school teachers molest children a lot more.
Oh, you're right. So I should be cool with the Catholic Church molestation of kids. That's a fucking great point.
No, I'm just saying it's more likely for them to get molested in a public school.
So let's talk about black on white violence and then Hispanic on white violence. You know, like what the fuck are you talking about?
I did eat breakfast this morning, Bryden. Leave me alone.
It's like I'm not thrilled about any of these things.
I actually didn't eat.
Yeah, I know. You've never ate. I get
Okay,
it. You
I
still
do.
look
Okay,
like
sorry.
this. You still look like this. Just cheeks.
Why am I so fat?
Just cheeks puffy as a door. Like
Why are they so puffy?
I don't know. You are contaminated with hamster
Why
DNA.
do I have
It's pretty
these
bad.
big old cheekbones? Like they're not puffy. Like this
Indian.
is not fat. These are bones.
You're a Native American. You're what Elizabeth Warren wishes she was.
Yeah.
A white
It's
Native
true.
American lady. But no, what a fucking dumb thing. You already have the
Oh my goodness.
You already have the job, you fucking idiot. And this is actually solid, real advice. You already have the job, you idiot. Just show up. Just tell the same story. Tell the same story over and over and over again until you believe it. Because I know that you lied to yourself and told you that that's what happened. Not, yeah, I took fucking poop LSD and sat there for 3 fucking days. And then I was like, what am I doing with my life? And then I needed to figure it out. And you thought, I don't know, Catholicism, that's a good thing. It could have been Scientology if you were in LA. Like, for fuck's sake, just get the job. You've got the job. Just go up, show up, be normal. Act like you're on the opposite end of when you did ayahuasca. You know, just if you don't poop your pants, then you're fine. Which is ayahuasca. If you don't poop your pants, you did it wrong.
Honestly, just think about how you told the story the first time. That one was clearly
Don't
hit.
overthink it. Just don't overthink it. Just tell the story. If it's true, it's true. And like, I thought this was going to be like some type of a corporate job, some type of like church job. It's like,
Yeah, I think that's the only reason she's worried about it is just like judgment from like church people. But I mean, they clearly are fine with it.
No, she started it with like, I don't celebrate it, but I'm not shy about it. Well, if you're not shy about it, then just fucking tell it. Who cares? Here's the thing. Only people that are fucking thinking about you for the most part are you. That's it.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit.
That's true. That's good advice, honestly. And I think about that, like, people worry about, like, if someone notices they do something dumb or embarrassing in public, like, nobody is looking at you ever. Nobody notices anything you're doing until they do, but it's not likely.
I mean, I do.
Like, people are not just staring at you.
I do, though. I will notice if you do anything stupid.
I mean, people watchers will, but they'll just, like, kind of catalog it in their heads.
On TikTok. And then you're
That
screwed.
too. Oh my goodness gracious. There was this lady. Okay, the last time I went to a mall was a couple weeks ago, and my kids are with me. We're just walking around an outdoor mall, and this lady is doing like an Instagram thing or a TikTok thing. I don't know. She's recording everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure
And
it
that
was
is-
Instagram.
I don't know. Don't they
Nobody
have
does.
videos on there too?
Yeah, but yeah, it's leftover shit from TikTok.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have either of those apps, so I don't.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
so
know how it
cool.
works.
You're so cool. If it was the fucking 80s, you would be like, I don't own a TV. And you would have been just as lame.
I'm not saying that I'm cool for it. I'm saying I don't understand
No,
how
I just-
Instagram works. Okay.
I
Now,
don't
but no,
understand how
that was the moment.
Instagram works.
Let me
You're
just freaking
40.
story. Oh my goodness, I'm not 40. I'm not. You're 40.
Not yet.
I'm younger than you. You are so stupid. Okay, let me finish what I was saying. It's not even gonna be funny anymore. Look, you've ruined my joke, and I hate you.
Mm-hmm. And you're really helping it by doing this. You're so
You
good
just
at
derailed me
podcasting.
so
dude.
much.
You're
Anyway, so
good
we're at the mall,
podcasting.
and this lady is like recording a video of her surroundings and like what her kids are doing and what people are doing and just everywhere. And that was the moment that my child decided to dart out into the street in front of a car, and I'm like running and I'm screaming. I'm like, stop! Like like shouting his name, like, come back here! What do you think you're doing? What is wrong with you? And I grab it, I pull him up, and I turn around. And the lady, I thought she had left before then, but no, she was still hanging around. So we'll see. We'll
I
see if that pops up anywhere.
I will let you know. I will let you know if I see it on TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
That would be amazing. I will let you know if I see
Yeah.
it.
And I was already irritated with the lady because it's just like, look, I'm going to be in the background of this lady's video and I don't even know who she is. And I don't like that that's just normal now. Like, you can't go out into public without people recording you because they're recording themselves and what's going on around them. I don't like it.
Well,
I don't like it.
who gives a shit though? I mean, you can like not like it, I guess. But
It's
who gives a
annoying. I think it's an invasion of privacy.
shit? You have no. You're in public.
Okay, yes. I am in public. Okay, but I don't for example, I do not post and never have been okay with this posting pictures of my children online.
Then don't.
Well, these people are, is what I'm saying.
Nobody's thinking about them. They're not the focus of attention. They're a blur in the background.
Okay.
You,
The principle of the thing.
what the principle of the world's about you? That's an
The
insane
world is
thing.
about me.
That's an insane thing to think.
It is about me.
Do you have any, like, over the past two stories that we've had of two vastly different people with two very stupid fucking problems? They also think the world is about them. They're like, I don't know. I know I've already got this job, but I do have social anxiety. And it's like, there's no reason to lose sleep over that. You've already got the job. Or the ice cream guy. That's not even like that's not even insecurity anybody's ever had before.
No, it's a completely new species of insecurity that he's just invented.
like it makes me feel like my anxiety like doesn't even matter because I think the things that I worry about are stupid, but like I have like real problems, you know? I'm like, fuck, am I gonna get fired? Like this guy's like ice cream and she can't even fucking I get nervous about, you know, job interviews, but like you're digging too deep. Just you've got the job.
She does already have the job. You
Yeah.
clearly already have the job. I think that you're only getting this other interview so that her boss can hear your story because it's a funny story.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's just because this must be somebody's like first fucking job.
No, it's not her. It's not her first job. No.
So you're
Absolutely.
not from.
It's
Okay, so you never been through the multiple interview process. Thanks. Let's all be thankful to whatever gods you worship that you're finally moving up in the world from the I'm going to hire you that day to the multi-interview process. You're moving up in the world. You're probably making money then. Good. It takes time to get a job. You go through multiple interviews.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, actually. Now calm the fuck down. Stop being weird.
Yeah, no, you did a good job. I think this is great. You're in. It's going to be good.
And like Flynn. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
But you've heard it, right?
I don't.
In like Flynn?
No, I've never heard that before.
Oh, it's a
this
thing.
This is the first time I've ever heard. Is it a thing?
Yeah, it's an old-timey term. It would be like, he's in like Flynn.
Maybe there was just some dude named Flynn who was like really in.
Yeah, he was like really good at banging chicks. And he's just like, man, damn, he's in like Flynn.
I don't think that's what that means.
In her pussy like Flynn.
Okay, look, you're disgusting. I can't tell people to listen to this show. Do you understand that we have no listeners because of you, not because of me?
Yeah. I'm sure that's why.
Look, I ran a poll, okay?
On your Twitter that
I did.
Nobody retweets ever.
And I'm funny. People love me. They do think I'm funny. You keep saying that nobody listens to the show for me and I'm not funny. Nobody thinks I'm funny. The poll proves otherwise. Look at this. Look.
Okay. Well, see here. Let me go ahead and do this then. Brydogs. Attack.
No! Stop it. They attack me anyway, constantly. I can't freaking do anything without some dude I've never heard of who I like no mutuals between us on Twitter being like, Bryden, you need to get rid of this happy chick. Like
Brydogs, attack. Sick 'em.
Fuck you. Not you, Bryden. Them. I don't like any of you.
See?
You're just...
See? She deserves it now.
I don't appreciate
It's not a
your
good thing to do.
tone.
It's not a good thing to do when you backed into a corner.
I have lived my entire life backed into the corner, and you know what I've done every single time is I have found a
Gotten
way
pregnant.
to get further backed into the corner every time. It just gets worse and worse. I'm like, it's like a trash compactor at this point.
We should start calling you the
If only
trash
they
compactor.
could compact my nose, that would be nice.
You do have a terrible nose.
Okay, we're gonna move on to our Reddit advice segment, and I think we're only gonna have time for one story.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes left.
Okay, so it's the Reddit segment time. Okay, the couple I sit next to at work are driving me insane. This might be petty, but I can't make myself not be annoyed about it. So I have these two coworkers who I'll call Megan and David, both mid-30s. I've worked with them both since I joined the company 2 years ago. When I first started, my desk was located near David's, and Megan was on another floor entirely. About 9 months ago, we all got reshuffled, and our seating arrangements changed so that David, Megan, and I are now all seated on the same floor right next to each other.
I like this
David
company. I like this company that's just like I like to imagine every month they're like, all right, Chinese fire drill. And they just
Yeah, it's just such why are you moving so much? I know someone who just every single time I talk to him for like a year, he's like, yeah, they moved me to a smaller office at work. Like, just consistently boxing him into tinier and tinier spaces.
I got moved recently to a different fucking office, and like it's kind of better, but it's worse. And I don't know, moving in an office job just fucking sucks because you're like, well, do I keep this post-it note or do I throw it away? And then you find post-it notes, you're like, what does 3176 mean? And then like 2 months later, you're like, fuck, that was important.
Yeah.
Just that was my password for some bullshit.
You need to get like a binder
No, you
and
just
write
lose that.
this online. Okay.
No,
well,
that's filled up with garbage. I have like an accordion folder, like one of the ones that fill out. They got like A, B, C, all that shit. It's filled with stuff that I really don't know what's in there anymore. But I know that I got it when I first started. Like I went to the Office Max and bought it. There's something in there, and it's
There's something.
alphabetized.
It's
But
probably important.
I haven't used it forever. There's like contracts in there. I just don't know what to do with them.
That's how file cabinets are, like, always. It's like, I don't know what's in there. I've had these things for a decade, and I mean, maybe eventually someone will ask me for it. And if I got rid of it, next week someone will ask me for it. I promise you.
You will be arrested if you don't have what is in that.
yeah.
Like it's insane.
Yeah, it just fills up. We need another file cabinet soon, or maybe I don't know. I don't know what to do here.
If only there was something called computers that could have all of these fucking things. But the computers aren't good. They're a mess. It's a it's a fucking
my
nightmare.
computer is a mess. It's full of video games right now. Okay, every time I put a new video game on it, I have to delete another one.
Wait, you don't have enough hardware? Fucking
well,
hard drive space?
I'm using a gaming laptop. And it's a laptop. It just doesn't have as much space in it.
Well, you gotta get the external hard drives. I've got 2 internals and an external. And
I don't have one. My husband does use one. Maybe I should ask him to get me what he has.
Yeah, just get one. You can get like fucking like 2 terabyte solid state drives for like probably $100 now. Like they're always on sale on Amazon.
Man, okay, we had none of this has to do with the story. Never
That's
mind.
true.
Okay, I'm going to continue with the story. Okay, sorry. I was about to go on another tangent. David and Megan have been together for at least 5 years, so they're obviously really close. At first, I thought it was cute how much more talkative they were with each other than most coworkers naturally would be, talking about their weekend plans and their families and stuff. But it's been several months now. And at this point, they've brought their relationship dynamic into the workplace so much that I feel really uncomfortable and a little alienated. For one, they're constantly mind melding. basically voicing every single one of those little what the fuck thoughts you get while at work when someone sends you an annoying email or something.
It's okay.
They consult each other on almost every aspect of their work throughout the entire day, and it's both distracting and, again, uncomfortable.
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
what makes it uncomfortable? Because, like, I mean, they could just be like fucking friends. Like, I got an office friend. I mean, it's a guy, but like, I've got an office friend, and everybody's got a work friend like that. Sometimes they're women. It's if they both
I
have
mean, they are
families.
married. They're married. This is a couple. Did
Oh,
you miss that? That's the entire point, is that she was friends with one of the members of the couple when the other one was on another
I
floor, but now
see.
they both are like on either side of this person,
Yeah.
of her, and they're talking to each other. This is a married couple, like just chatting with each other
Why
throughout the
would you?
day over her.
Why would you ever want to work at the same job as your fucking wife?
I wonder if they met there.
Yeah, it's probably what it was.
That's probably what it was.
I mean, that's just
Um,
an interesting relationship, I guess. So just, I mean, because like, I mean, you're together all the time at work, and that's
and then
work
at
is serious
home,
time, and then at home also, like when you get a break. Nobody
I was
likes each other that
thinking,
much. I listen. I love
dude,
Erica.
yeah, no, that's a nightmare.
I love Erica. I really do. We could spend more time together. That's what the weekend is for. She's playing Fallout right now. I just finished Prey. This weekend I'm going to play Martha is Dead. Going to be doing that on YouTube, by the way, guys. I will be playing that. But you know, I can't imagine if we were both in the same office, sitting there. We wouldn't talk. There's no way. I would be like, I need to sit over there away from you because
I would hate to work with my husband. Oh my goodness. I just don't think I could deal with him in the workplace. I feel like it's just like, cause I know how he is at home and I know outside of it. And if I like suddenly was working next to him there and he's like a different person at work, like you have
yeah,
to be a different person at work, right?
right.
Like I'm assuming he's a different person at work. And I would either be like snickering, like, ha ha ha, he's putting it on because he has
I
to
can't
be
do
nice
that.
at work. Or I would be like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, what do you say? I don't
Yeah,
know. I feel like it would be a problem. I
I
feel like I
just
wouldn't be able to handle it.
it seems god fucking awful. Yeah, no, that's I don't know. They married? Do we know?
They're married. They're together. They've been together for, well, it doesn't say married, but they are a couple who, let me see, started, yes, so they're together for 5 years.
Oh god damn. Yeah. It's no. Those people are redditors. Like that's their fellow redditors, and they're gonna find this post.
I would bet that'd be funny. Oh, and not to mention the little bickering arguments they'll get into on a near daily basis.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the secondhand embarrassment I get whenever David puts his foot in his mouth, and then Megan will go into silent treatment mode. And then David realizes he said something wrong, so he starts rambling incessantly until Megan responds.
Are you
It's so
picturing?
weird and awkward.
Are you picturing these people as fat? Because I wasn't until then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was picturing them as thin, and now I picture them as fat.
Yeah. Maybe so. I'm not sure what I was picturing. Picturing like The Office. I've never seen The Office, by the way.
What the fuck is your problem? How have you not seen The Office and you
Well,
just
which
started
one should I
watching?
watch? Which one should I watch?
Not the British one, because anybody who says the British one is better is a fucking retard.
Okay.
Like, just watch The Office. It's 9 seasons. It's pretty good. It's got a lull in the middle, but if you like it, then you'll see it through. It's kind of like How I Met Your Mother. God damn, that show ended up sucking really bad, but I saw it through. You know, and if I go back and watch it, first 3 seasons. But
I don't know. The Office is one of those shows. Game of Thrones was like this too, where like everybody else has seen it and they're so obnoxious every time I've heard them mention it that I don't want to watch it because I don't want to become that person. Like I do not want to be you. Not you, but I mean like these
the
people.
royal you.
Like
Yeah, I
yeah.
get it. I
Like I just is that what you turn into when you watch the show? No, thank you. Like
yeah.
with at least with Game of Thrones, I read the books already. Like before the show ever existed, I had read the first couple books. But
Well, the gayest brag I've ever seen. But
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, at least I knew kind of what was going on when they talked to me. But The Office, I don't know, and they just sound like weird, obnoxious people. I don't know.
it's
People who like The Office. I mean,
yeah, sure, fine. But the show's been off for fucking over a decade. It's a good show. You got to watch it. You just started watching It's Always Sunny, which is
I used to see like reruns on TV every now and then, but I've never like sat and intentionally watched it through.
yeah. Well, do that. It's like one of the best
Damn.
shows that's still
So
running.
good.
Like, what the
I was
fuck is your
watching
problem?
the one where they get addicted to crack last night. I was like dying laughing. I was like, that is
Yeah,
what it's like to get addicted to crack. I've seen it. It
yeah.
was great.
That's like what? That's season 3.
I was, oh my goodness, the last line, Danny DeVito, it's like, children, you're crackheads.
Yeah.
And I just died. I don't know. It was just the delivery. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just couldn't breathe for a second.
Yeah.
My husband laughed at me instead of at the show because of my reaction. I was like,
It literally gets
yeah.
better from that. Like, there's character development, everything. Like, it's an
There's
incredible-
character.
No, there
I
really
like
is.
D.
I'm not
D
kidding.
is funny.
Of course you do. Abby, you're a bird. Now, just you look like a bird.
I do. I look like a toucan.
You do, or an ostrich, or an emu, or any of those, some type of a
No,
flightless
their
bird.
beaks aren't big enough.
But yeah, let's get back to the damn show.
Okay, yeah,
it's
sorry.
just frustrating that you're just like, oh, I love Star Trek. I've never actually watched any fucking comedy that's good. Go watch the first 2 seasons of Modern Family. That was actually really good too.
I'll keep that in mind.
There's great writing. I know you've never written a joke in your life, but you know, for those of
Look.
us that have.
I would have to write. I would have to know how to write a joke.
Jokes
All
are
right.
2 lines long. Jokes are 2 lines long.
So the joke was that I'm illiterate.
I see where you like the spirit of it.
You just didn't get it. Okay, I was pretty friendly with both David and Megan before we were all seated together. But now I find it awkward to chat to either of them like I used to. Not that they seem interested in talking to me anyway, now that they have each other to voice every single thought they have to. Still, it doesn't feel great that the only time either of them even notice I'm there is when one of them is at a meeting or not in the office for whatever reason. Okay, so this person is just upset they lost their friend.
Yeah, which I guess, I mean, it can make work worse, but like, dude, the best part of work in my days is when people don't talk to me and I can focus on work, or I just sit there on my phone on Twitter or TikTok, or I'm like on YouTube, or like responding to fucking emails where I'm like, this son of a bitch. I'm writing long explanations about like why it was okay that I fucked up, you know?
Actually, I'm in the right here.
Actually, it turns out that you're gay, so don't send me bitchy emails about a proposal that is 2.5 weeks late. I didn't forget about it. Yes, I did. But
I just have better things to do.
I literally had better things to do with my time.
Like this. Like
What?
this podcast.
No,
Right now.
No, you get wrapped up in other, you know, I got sales meetings. I got other things that, you know.
Playing Bop It.
I love playing Bop It.
It's your favorite hobby now. Another thing is basic workplace manners pretty much no longer exist for them because they feel so comfortable with each other that they don't care that other people are around.
Oh, no, they're burping, farting.
Like David will pick his teeth with his fingernails, make that gross phlegm hacking noise,
Oh, no.
and do other weird gross shit right there at his desk. I sat next to the guy for a year without Megan there and never once saw him do any of this stuff back then. Constantly being in his girlfriend's presence clearly makes him feel really at home, which great for him, but weird for me.
So
I feel like I'm constantly third wheeling and I'm literally at my job. No, what I want to know is why he started doing that when his girlfriend was like, wouldn't he want to not look like a gross, disgusting slob for his girlfriend? Why wouldn't it make him like sit up straighter? What is going on here?
I don't know. He just thinks he's at home. I mean, he's been in the position longer. You get more comfortable. the longer you're in a place. So it's like you see the office longer, he's like, yeah, fuck it, I can fart here.
Guess so.
I mean,
I don't know.
they've just forgotten she has existed, and she's mad about
Yeah,
that.
I think that's what's going on here.
Just
The
request to move and just say like, listen,
yeah,
these people are gross, and just request to move. They're not
yeah,
your friends, dude. They're not your friends. Do you hang out with them a bunch? Because I'll bet if she were to hang out with them outside of work, she would go, oh, it's just who they are all the time, and would grow to
yeah.
accept it.
That's a good point. The only other person who sits near us is currently on maternity leave. So I've got no one who experiences the same thing who could tell me whether it's.
What type of fucking call center are these people working in? Because it's clearly a call center.
Yeah, I would assume so. I don't know.
They are doing customer support or telemarketing. I guarantee it. This is the call center. Everything adds up. I've worked in numerous call centers, like when I was in my 20s. This is a call center. Oh, we're moving people around. Oh, these people are married or what the fuck ever, and sitting next to, this high school-esque giving a flying fuck about anybody that you work with. This is a call center.
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. My advice is the same as yours. Just ask to be put somewhere else. It's not hard.
Yeah, and like there's like underlying ideas of she had a crush on this guy.
Maybe so, but I don't know.
They could have
Maybe.
just
Or maybe it was like the sort of thing where she doesn't actually have a crush on him, but like she flirted with him sometimes. They have like a rapport there, and then like suddenly like, oh, now I don't get to do that anymore.
yeah, everybody there's fat and on Reddit.
Probably.
Like that's kind of what which again goes back to my idea that they're all at a call center. This is not a regular office. Regular offices don't have cubicles typically anymore.
Does them being at a call center change your advice?
Yeah, sort of, because it's like they're either very young or very trashy.
They could be both.
Yeah. I mean, I'm thinking it's both, and I'm hoping it's
They're
both.
together 5 years and not married. I mean,
Start at 18.
yeah, and then they're like 23, 22.
Yeah. So, I mean, they seem like they're all young people that are, listen, you'll get over it. Just say, listen, they're farting too much, or I hate somebody's fucking perfume. Just get moved. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sorry that you lost to whatever that whale was that's over there,
He wasn't going to sleep with you anyway.
He might have.
He might have, but now you lost your chance. Anyway, either way, ask to be moved. And if they get all uppity about it, who cares? They probably won't even notice you're gone if they don't notice you're there in the first place. So it's not going to hurt anyone's feelings or ruffle any feathers.
Most people aren't thinking about you.
But what you can do now. My advice to everyone listening here, I have one last piece of advice.
No, is it about the watches?
You should go, yes. eGuard watches.
Retard watches.
Let me find the freaking link is.
I think it's just I think it's just lemonparty.com.
What is that? What do you say? Dude, oh my goodness. I'm trying to scroll up in our Discord server to try to, not the one that we let people in, but just the private one for us to try to find it. It's just the insane screeds you send me on a daily basis. I'm scrolling so freaking far, dude.
I'm an unfettered genius. I have big ideas.
There's the bones. Oh, okay. So we should tell people about the bones.
What? That some guy.
The 3D printing, your MRI scan, like, because you talked a bunch on bonus episodes about how you want to have your own hand bone. That's a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, I don't know how much. I mean, I think MRI scans cost a ton. But yeah, I'd like to get all that done and then like print like a me, because some guy made a MRI scan and then he 3D printed it, and that like seems cool. But like it wouldn't be the same because those like the joints aren't in the hands. So I'd have to make them out of rubber bands, I think, so that I could see, like, how, because I want to move my fingers, but I don't even think that would be enough. I think maybe just the act of getting him, freeing my hand from
Yeah, I think
this.
you might have to do that. Nothing else is ever going to be good enough for
Yeah,
you.
but I don't know how you do it because like, you're gonna tear the tendons up. I don't know how you do it.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can just have a skeleton hand that still like functions.
We'll figure it out though.
I mean, you could just chop it off.
Oh, and they put it in like a mech thing.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
it's
I'm
like
saying you just.
it's clear. It's like clear, like early 2000s and like 80. Like, are it's like I just get
Like you
rid
can
of
see
the
all the
skin.
parts.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an alarm clock from 1993, and
There you
then
go. Yes.
yeah, that would be cool. And like I get have like orange bones with little gears in them and stuff.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
I see
I
a
don't see why
ton.
you shouldn't be able to have that.
Okay, I see a ton of reasons.
I,
Like just
I
physically,
failed to see.
not even going into financially, but physically, yeah, I think that would be an issue.
I disagree. But everyone, okay, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is this weekend. You're out of time for that. But next month is Father's Day. Everyone,
What are you talking about?
who likes
Mother's Day is
what?
this weekend.
Yes, that's what I said. It's too late for them to buy a watch because it would have to ship.
Oh, you
I'm
just
trying. Look,
send in
let me
the
do my
receipt.
pitch.
Okay.
Let me.
Okay.
Okay, you may have missed Mother's Day. Okay, but you won't miss Father's Day because you still have a month. Okay, a little over a month before Father's Day. You can get your husband or your dad or your uncle, whoever, a watch from eguardwatches.com. Go to eguardwatches.com/here to help and put in promo code HELP. All
Yeah,
caps.
and also you can. I don't think it cares if it's all caps or not, but
I want you to put in all caps like you're screaming for help.
you can. I have not checked, but I almost guarantee they offer overnight shipping.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can get a women's watch for Mother's Day. Okay, like just work on it. Okay, get the watch because you get 15% off with the promo code, and we get a tiny bit, which would be nice. But you get something too.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a cool watch, and they've got very nice watches. They are the best luxury watches at affordable prices, according to their website.
And
And I
they're
liked the ad they did.
pretty
Which
sure
is
they made it. Pretty sure
anti-trans and women's sports.
That's right. They are. They're against skinwalkers, and I'm pretty sure that all parts of the stuff are made in Switzerland. So
Oh, that's pretty cool. See? Those are the clock people.
yeah, they're good
Switzerland.
about it.
They're the clock people.
Yeah.
They know how to work cogs.
No, I mean, don't quote me on that. Go check their website out. But I'm pretty sure that that's what they're pretty proud of. They're like, now listen, we're not so good on the man trying to. Hussein Bolt should not be able to run against Wusa Sita. She's our biggest runner. I didn't like that.
I didn't like that. I will say I need to call Taffy out because he refuses to buy a watch and he's always talking about watches and how nice they are, but he won't even buy one. He literally will not put his money where his mouth is. He inherited his Rolex, people. Do you know that Taffy inherited it?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
kind of figured, but
He doesn't even buy watch.
well, he does. He's got a couple nice watches.
He
But
should buy the watch is what I'm saying. Taffy, you should buy the watch.
I like I think it's called like the Phantom V2. It's pretty good, but I can't. I don't know. They don't give us anything. So, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I will buy one. I will buy one, but I'm gonna get one of the leather strap ones. So.
That's cool. Leather strap is
Well, I need a leather strap one. So. It's not a watch guy. I'm more of a grills, sunglasses, and designer clothes guy.
and clown noses.
Clown
We're out
noses.
of time for
I have two clown noses. I do have two clown noses.
You need more. It's not enough.
I might have three. I haven't checked in a while. To be
It's
honest.
in your accordion binder. You haven't seen it in years.
Mm-hmm. I literally have a whole box in my closet march costumes.
That's amazing.
I don't know.
Okay, everyone. You can go to patreon.com/here to help podcast and subscribe for as little as $1. That is less than some avocados cost. Most avocados, even. Okay? Like, would you rather have an avocado right now?
Yes.
Or would you rather have, 30-something episodes. How many bonus have there been? 30
I think we're up to this one will be like 33 or 34.
Okay, 34 hours of content
It's
for
more than that.
$1
It's actually
for
more than
less
that.
than an avocado. It's more than that.
No.
Okay, so why are you a cheapskate? Buy the watch, donate to the Patreon, and follow us on Twitter at OctoAbbey with an I and at one and only Bryden. That is the number 1.
Buy the watch, subscribe to the Patreon.
Follow us on Twitter.
You will be broke and you will be happy.
But the other thing, though, the thing that is very helpful, even if you don't want to give us all of your money, which, I mean, that's very mean. I don't appreciate it. I don't like you. But
Whoa.
the other thing you can do to help us
Wow.
is to just tweet out the link to the episode. Thank you.
Yeah, do that.
Thank you for listening and have a great week. Secure in the knowledge that we are with you. We are the only ones.
It's taking a dark turn.
You can trust are here to help.
I'm sorry, everybody. We'll see you next week.